Good morning, everyone. Dino here. Welcome to another day in the beautiful world of Ark. So I've been very busy since I finished my Explorer Note run. One of the things that I did is I built a little trap over here. And you can see there's a beaver in there. And that beaver is quite content to just stay in the trap. He's not tamed. And what I do is I let the beaver stay in there wild because he will continue to build a dam inside the trap. And all I have to do is come over with my trike here and harvest his dam as soon as it's built, which gives me a nice supply of wood and cementing paste and the other goodies that come in beaver dams. It also protects him from being killed by other wild creatures. He's a level 30, I do believe. Anyway, I have harvested a number of beaver dams that are out here in the water with the trike. Quite easy to do. Just stand next to the beaver dam on top of the trike saddle and pick everything up and put it in my inventory, move the wood over into the trike's inventory, and then walk it back over to the base and deposit those things in various storage facilities. Of course, you can see that I have tamed up a trike, and I used my raft here to capture the trike, and I did it right over there. Right along that little stretch of beach right there. And the way that I did it was I was moving the raft over there to be able to use it as a trap for a trike, and this trike happened to be in the water, just kind of wandering around and sort of headed to the land. And I just came up with the raft, with the front end of the raft with this ramp, came right up onto the trike, and it scooped him right up inside the taming area, which is here. And it didn't aggravate him at all. He was quite content and happy to be in that little enclosed space. And then all I had to do was trank arrow him, and then, of course, do the whole taming routine with the berries. Anyway, so that was quite easy to get him. And getting something like a trike is a real plus early in the game because they're good for gathering berries, even though I have the gathering rates set up fairly high in my game here on the server because a single player, otherwise it just takes forever to collect stuff. When I was getting ready to do that, over here on the end of the little island, there was an alpha raptor out here running around. I thought, oh boy, an alpha raptor. I wonder if I can kill that because it'll be worth all kinds of goodies for XP and materials. Although I wasn't really planning on doing that initially. That's what it turned into, and it turned into quite a battle. I wish I'd been thinking about it. I would have had the camera running, but since that's not what I was planning to do, I just kind of fell into it. I think that raptor killed me, maybe 8 times before I finally was able to subdue it. And one thing I found out that I was unaware, and maybe something new in the game, I don't know, that alpha raptor was actually able to destroy stone. This corner of the raft, this 2 stone doorways, the door, this door, and these 2 stone doorways, as well as the ramp, the ramp I can understand because it's wood, but the stone and the stone ceiling there, all of those things were destroyed by that alpha raptor. I was very surprised by that. Anyway, yeah, that was quite a challenge, but I was able to get the triceratops. Now, another thing, I was out looking to find a raptor to tame up, and I went up over across the water there and up on that east coast of this part of the island over there, and we did a lot of running around. Actually knocked out a couple of different raptors. They wound up getting killed by spinos while I was out looking for prime meat, and I wound up using up my trank arrows, so I was coming back along the beach, and sure enough, on Ark, up along that beach, berries hang out. Well, this one decided to, that I was an interloper in the area, and chased me back for a long, long way. Now, normally I wouldn't try to tame a fairy because to get a saddle for them requires, I think it's level 71 or 69 or 70 or something like that. And even though I've been doing pretty well, and let's see, I got a whole bunch of Ingram points there that I haven't used yet. Oh, I am level 44 now. So that's a result of doing all this building. Of course, none of this existed before. But I went ahead and did all this building built a little house, put the bed out here, and all the normal stuff, preserving bin, which reminds me I should get some food out. See, that's part of the prime meat that I got from the Alpha Raptor. Of course, with only a campfire, I can't cook it all up. Most of it goes bad well before it gets cooked up. This complete suit of hide armor I just picked up from a green drop right at the end of the island there. So anyway, this guy chased me, and I just took him around there, and it took a bit of doing, but I got him into the trap where the beaver is. And, yeah, he kept wanting to climb over the corner, like diagonally, when going up the ramp. I think it's because the beaver was in there. Anyway, eventually I did get him into the trap. He didn't hurt the beaver at all. And I went back with a whole load of arrows. I don't know, it took somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 arrows to knock him out, forever to tame him up. But got that all done. So now, let's see, there aren't any more beaver dams over here that I'm seeing right away. I do like to go over there and harvest them when at all possible. Oh, there's one right there. I can come out here and harvest that one. Because nothing like getting 600 or 700 wood to speed up the building process on my base. I need to add a second layer onto the wooden walls and make the roof a little bigger, because my next... Oh, wait a minute. That thing's still coming down. My next project here, since now I am up a high enough level to get a pteranodon saddle, is to do just that. Time to tame up a pteranodon. Okay. Nice blue supply drop. Now this one has a ring around it. Is that going to stay until it gets down here? Because that usually means it has extra goodies in it. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's got a ring. Supply crate. What do I got here? Apprentice Stego saddle. And metal ceiling structure blueprint. Well, nothing that's really necessary or even that good for me right now. Playing single player on my own server, don't really have a need for metal structures, as far as I know. And I think the thing to do now is go find a pteranodon and get it tamed up. How you doing in here? Oh, see? Mr. Beaver built me a dam inside the trap. That's free goodies. And since he's inside the trap and I am outside the trap, I can harvest that without being attacked by the beaver. Now, this one over here in the water, I might get attacked. We'll see. Let's zip over here. This Horneyberry. That's kind of handy. I'll get some eggs from her. I think I want to see if I can't. See, this is how to farm these guys. Stand up on my Triceratops. Access the beaver dam. Ooh, take all. Very good. Remount. And head back over here to the base. Now, you probably don't want to do that, because if you come into the base with me, that fairy's going to rip you up. Which is one of the reasons that I kind of like having the fairy. Now, I got to transfer this wood over so I can move. Not a good idea. And so we get some pelt. My dodo is joining the attack. Kind of silly, really, but okay. Thank you, Mr. 30. Dumbassa, what are you thinking? Come running around here acting all tough and stuff. Like, you think you're really going to take on a beaver, huh? I think you probably do better to stay over here. I leave him on neutral so he's got a snowball's chance of maybe defending himself in case anything comes in the base. But that shouldn't be a problem here soon, because I got enough wood now to easily be able to build a second layer on the base, on the wall. Okay, let's take that wood. See, I already got 2,500 wood. That's from harvesting dams. 600 cementing paste, a bunch of silica pearls, and now some pelt for making fur armor. And the flowers can go in there. What we got in here? Mortar and pestle. Got all kinds of spoiled meat. Restack that. Okay. Let's run across the way there. So kind of unfortunate that I had to kill off that one beaver, but that's okay. Another one will spawn, or two, or three in the area, and allow me to keep producing, or allow them to keep producing cementing paste especially. I don't hardly think I need too much more wood. This base is really just my starter base. Okay. There we go. Access that dam. Woohoo, 900 wood. Thank you very much. That almost overloads Miss Horneyberry. And after a while, of course, the beaver right now is upset because I appropriated all of his goodies. However, he'll calm down in time and go ahead and build another dam for me. Okay, back to the base. Some of that wood back over there. I don't need to carry too awful much. Ooh, that's a saddle. That's not a blueprint. So that's actually usable should I decide to get a stego somewhere. Okay, let's see. Let's grab some more food. And maybe some biotoxin. I got the a journeyman bow from doing the dillo hunt. A little disappointing. I was hoping to get an ascendant bow, but that one will work. And of course, 20 trike arrows is more than enough. Maybe I'll take some regular tranks with me. Oops. For a pteranodon. Okay, let's see here.